T.I. went from federal prison to platinum records to building a legacy. He did the work. He made the sacrifice. He changed his life. Yet his son, King Harris, has been arrested multiple times, carries guns, refuses to follow police orders, and just had a child outside of marriage, all before he's old enough to rent a car himself.
Rapper King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, is a free man for now after bonding out of the Gwinnett County Jail following his arrest Sunday on speeding and drug charges.
Good Day's Caitlin Pratt is live outside the facility and joins us now with the latest on this. Caitlin.
Good morning to you both, and more so than the charges in this particular case, it was what the 21-year-old was wearing at the time of his arrest that is gaining a whole lot of attention, something that the accused even addressed. Gotta catch 'em all. But this time, it was police catching the Pikachu. Rapper King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, arrested early Sunday morning in Gwinnett County following a traffic stop. Gwinnett County jail records showing the 21-year-old is charged with speeding, obstruction of a police officer, and drug possession. Harris's choice of clothing, a Pikachu onesie, drawing significant attention. He documented the traffic stop on Instagram with the selfie. According to TMZ, officers say Harris was driving 60 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. And when they pulled him over, they say they spotted a firearm. Harris reportedly refused to get out of the car. Police say they then found a THC vape pen on him. On Instagram, Harris posted video in the outfit comparing police to Team Rocket, writing in part that he was living a good Pikachu life in Tokyo and then came back to ATL, and Team Rocket caught me with a master ball and threw me in jail all night. This is not the first time Harris has faced legal trouble in Georgia. Back in 2024, he was accused of nearly hitting a police officer at a Dunwoody gas station, was taken into custody after an officer smelled marijuana in the car. He was also previously transferred to Pickens County on a bench warrant for failing to appear related to a 2022 traffic stop involving speeding and DUI charges that were later dropped.
But here's what nobody is talking about. There are kids out here with nothing. No homes sometimes. No famous parents or father. No BMW. No Tesla Cybertruck. Who understand exactly how to conduct themselves when police pull them over. King Harris, with all the wealth and privilege in the world, can't seem to figure that one out. And the gap between everything he has and the way he's moving is the exact reason T.I. needs to stop showing up to rescue his son. Because the rescue isn't helping. It's part of the problem. King Harris just got arrested again. And if you are a black father who came up in the streets, this story is for you. This is a direct warning about what happens when a son watches his father's street life get celebrated and nobody ever tells him the truth about what that life cost him.
He's slowed down, but his slowing down is to 60. Yeah, I am doing 61 on a 45, and I am not gaining on it. He's also all over the road. Jeez. Hi, good evening. My name is Officer Lopez of the Gwinnett County Police Department. The reason I'm pulling you over is you're doing over 70 miles an hour in a 45.
I didn't know.
You didn't know? I got you. You got your driver's license on you?
Nothing.
Alright, are you the registered owner of the vehicle? No. Okay. Do you have a photo or anything like that of your driver's license?
Yeah.
Alright, got you. Alrighty. So, do you mind stepping out and we're going to talk right here real quick, back here?
About what?
You need to step out of the vehicle.
Step out for what?
So there's a firearm in this vehicle. You're already speeding. You don't have anything on you. I'm separating you from the firearm.
Right.
Alright, are you going to get out of the car or not?
I don't. Tell me why.
I already told you why.
You didn't
Pennsylvania
tell me
versus
why.
Mims. Are you getting out or not? Supreme Court case law. Are you getting out or not?
I don't know what it is.
Alright. You need to get out of the car.
You're not telling me
If you
why.
do not get out of the car, you'll be arrested for obstruction.
You're going to arrest me for obstruction?
Yes, if you do not get out of the car.
I don't know why. I don't feel safe.
All right, if you do not get out of the car, you will be arrested for
I don't
obstruction.
feel safe.
If you do not get out of the car, you'll be arrested for
You're not
obstruction.
telling me a valid reason why I
That's
need to get out
a
of the car.
perfectly valid reason. Like, Google it if you want to. It's not going to end well for you.
Let me call my lawyer, man.
You have that right, but you're not even under arrest right now. You're still just detained.
Stay in my car.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Get out of the car.
Hey, Quinn. So I'm pulled over right now, and they telling me I got to get out the car for what reason?
Because we're going to have a conversation back at the back of the
They
car.
want to have a conversation.
You need to get out of
with
the
me in
car.
back.
Doesn't matter
I'm
why.
doing it. I'm not getting out the car because you want to have a... No, I'm not getting out the car.
Okay.
All right. So
All right. Well, at this time, you are under arrest. You are not free to leave. You are under arrest.
I'm not under arrest.
You are under arrest. I'm informing you that you are under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what? Yes. Hold on, my lawyer calling. Hey, so a police officer is right here telling me I have to step out my car, and I'm telling him I don't want to step out my car. He's telling me to step out the car to have a conversation.
I've already told you you're under arrest. You're under arrest at this point.
And he's trying to tell me since I didn't want to step out the car, I'm under arrest. I'm under arrest.
But you are under arrest at this point. All right? So you need to get out of your car right now.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So this make y'all feel tough.
Not the slightest. All it does is give me some paperwork.
All right.
All you have to do is get out the car.
File your paperwork. You want me to get out my car to talk to me about what? There's nothing to talk about.
This is not your car. You're absolutely flying down the road at 70 miles an hour in a 45. There's
Never had a police
Also,
tell me to step out the car to ask simple questions.
Well, there's
Ever.
a firearm within like 2 feet of both of our faces. Yeah, I'm gonna have
It's
you
in
step out
front
of
of
the car.
you. It's in front of you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Sure.
Well,
Not just that, you have an open THC container in the center console.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Who do you want to pick up the car and the gun? I gotta be here in 30 minutes or less.
What happened at home with y'all? What y'all so upset about?
All right. Who are we calling?
Okay. We are over at 7050 Jimmy Carter
Just
Boulevard.
tell them American Deli.
Do you know about how long
American
it'll take you
Deli.
to get over here?
American Deli.
There's a lot of them.
American Deli.
7050.
American
Jimmy
Deli.
Carter. 7050 Jimmy
Alright,
Carter
now
Boulevard.
hang my phone up and lock my phone.
All right.
Hang my
All right,
phone
about
up and
how long
lock
will it
my
be
shit.
for you to get here?
Hang it up and lock it. Hang it up and lock it. Hang it up and lock it. Alright, now let go.
If you have a son watching you and your past is something like T.I.'s, pay attention. Because the way King Harris is moving right now, guns on the dashboard, drugs in his pocket, refusing police orders, and a newborn at home that he needs to be responsible for. This does not end well if he doesn't change. King Harris is not having a bad week. He is in a destructive cycle and pattern. In 2022, he caught a speeding and DUI charge and didn't show up to court. In October of 2024, he nearly hit a police cruiser leaving a gas station, marijuana and a gun in the car. And on April the 12th of this year, 2026, he was doing 70 miles per hour in a 45 per hour zone. And a gun on the dashboard, oxycodone in his person, and refused to get out of the car. He only moved after calling his lawyer. Isn't that something? A lawyer that he would not even have the privilege to pick up a phone and dial if it wasn't for the privilege that his father affords him. One arrest can be a mistake. Two can be bad luck. Three, with guns, with drugs, with a newborn at home, that is a young man who has never been made to feel the weight of his choices and the consequences that come with it. After this arrest, his brother, Damani, said it straight. The deal was simple: stay out of trouble, and we toured together. 2 weeks later, King was in handcuffs 2 weeks. Tours off. And King's response, the cop was having a bad day. I didn't do anything wrong. Wow. In the wreckage of his own poor decisions, he is still looking for someone else to blame. Psalms 1 warns us about a man who walks in the counsel of the ungodly, stands in the path of sinners, and sits in the seat of the scornful. That's progression. Look at it. Walking, standing, sitting. That describes exactly how a young man gets comfortable in a life that is destroying him. King Harris didn't wake up one day and decided to obstruct police. He walked into it, then he stood in it. Now he's sitting in it, literally, in the back of a patrol car in a Pikachu onesie. Let me say that again. He is sitting in it now, literally, in the back of a patrol car in a Pikachu onesie. And I want you to pause on that image. I want when you go back and view this video in his mugshot in that onesie, I want you to pause on that image. Because there is something almost painfully poetic about it. A onesie is the garment we wrap around babies who cannot yet care for themselves. Children who need to be covered, protected, and watched over through the night. Without even knowing it, King Harris told on himself, not with his words, with what he was wearing. He is still a child in a grown man's body, with a grown man's gun, making grown man mistakes, but without even a fraction of a grown man's mentality or ability to take accountability. He personified his own mental state and didn't even realize it. The onesie wasn't the joke. The onesie was the mirror reflection of who he actually is. When you are a child growing up in that house, you are not feeling the federal prison sentence. You are watching your father be celebrated. You are watching people treat that past like it's something powerful. King Harris grew up watching T.I. go from the streets to the stadiums without ever really seeing what the streets cost his father. And notice this, King is the only Harris child in this destructive cycle and pattern. His siblings are not in and out of handcuffs. This is not a family problem. This is a King Harris problem, which means something specific got into this young man that did not get into the others. And that is worth examining seriously. King Harris is not chasing the streets. He is chasing the version of his father that got celebrated for them. And until someone removes the costume of that celebration from in front of his eyes, he will keep reaching for it, no matter what it costs him. The night of April 12th, T.I. arrived at the scene of his son's arrest. That image, a father rushing to his son, looks loving, and it is love, but it is also the thing keeping King Harris from hitting the bottom he needs to hit.
Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, my son detained.
Yes, sir. He's currently under arrest for obstruction.
Okay.
As well as a variety of other traffic charges. Yeah, he was caught doing 70 in a 45. He was instructed to step out of the vehicle because there was a firearm on the dashboard, and we wanted to separate him from that, and he refused.
Did he express his fear for safety?
We got to be safe too.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there with a gun. Right.
Understood.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So there's absolutely no way to resolve this.
No, he was told multiple times that he needed to get out of the vehicle. He was even told that, according to Supreme Court case law, he is required to exit a vehicle when he is requested to do so by a law enforcement officer. Pennsylvania versus Mims, he stated that, he doesn't have to, he doesn't want to. He was informed that he is under arrest at this time. He was still continuing to refuse to exit the vehicle. And it wasn't until his lawyer called him back and said, you need to get out of the car right now, that he got out of the car and was placed under arrest.
Now look at what Damani did, his brother. He got the 2 a.m. call and he went back to sleep. He said, I made sure no lives were lost, and that was enough. He didn't rush to the scene. He didn't make excuses. The next day, he held King to his word. No tour. A deal is dead. That is the difference between enabling and loving someone correctly. The people online cheering King on, calling it racial profiling when the arresting officer was patient, respectful, and gave King every opportunity to avoid jail. Those people are not helping him. Those people are not being realistic. They are helping set him up for something far worse, and he will be the joke. He will be the cautionary tale that they'll be laughing and talking about how he should have had more sense than that. Those same people, they are not seeking to help you, King. They're trying to push you to do something far worse than sitting in a county jail. I had a hard conversation once with a young man in my own family. He was chasing the lifestyle of his stepfather. I told him straight, a record is not a reputation. It follows you. He still made a choice that got him locked up for a short time, but he came out and was walking straight and has been walking straight ever since. Sometimes the hard conversations plant a seed that doesn't grow until after the fall. T.I. still has time, but he has to stop cushioning the fall first. When you glamorize the life and then shield your son from the consequences of chasing it, you are not protecting him. You are loading the gun that may eventually destroy him. Your son is watching everything, not just what you say, what you do, how you show up, who shows up, who gets rescued, and what gets excused. Psalms 1 tells us the man who does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly is like a tree planted by rivers of water. He brings forth fruit in his season. His leaves do not wither. That is a prosperous person. That is a person on a righteous path. That is what we want for our sons. Roots, fruit, stability. But you cannot plant a tree in soil and keep disturbing it every time consequences come knocking. Tell your son the truth, and then let the truth do its work. If this video spoke to you, please like it, share it, and leave a thoughtful comment. The link to the King Harris arrest footage and the related clips are in the description of this video. I'm Deborah, and this is Family Still Matters. And because family still matters, family, we need to understand that God's purpose and design for our children and our role as parents in shaping who they become, that's not optional. It is the assignment that we have been given. It's our assignment. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And I want to leave you with this scripture. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. That is Psalms 1, verses 1 through 2. May God continue to richly bless you.